Makes sense. And Chase, sort of dovetailing on what Reed's saying, our first email question, just by way of definition, explain what a trial lawyer is and maybe how a trial lawyer's work would differ from, I hate to call them puppy farms or settlement farms, but attorneys that maybe like to settle cases.
Sure. Basically, it just requires a different skill set, number one, and it requires a lot more sort of familiarity with the actual rules of going to trial. And so a trial lawyer is, number one, going to have to be a good communicator. They're going to have to constantly sort of sharpen their skills and getting better and better at telling their client's story and influencing a jury to do what is in their client's interest. And it requires you to read books on storytelling, to go to seminars like we do every year to improve the way in which we ask questions so that we can get the answers that we want, so we can present the case that we want. Learning all these techniques and practicing these techniques in your practice daily is one of the things that a trial lawyer has to do. Just like a surgeon, you would want your surgeon practicing how to do stitches or to cauterize a vein, that kind of thing. And that's some of the things that trial lawyers do. We also have to really prepare and understand the specific rules about going to trial. What can and cannot be admitted at trial. Understanding those rules and actually preparing those documents prior to trial is a tedious, kind of painstaking process, but it requires a trial lawyer to understand those rules and be ready on the day of trial to present your client's case, their documents, their evidence in a way in which that coincides with the law, so that you present your client's case in a fluid, understandable manner that you're not going to get objections from the other side from, and that the judge isn't going to overrule you and not admit your client's evidence. And so those are some of the things that a trial lawyer sort of practice, make a trial lawyer's practice different than a regular practice.